2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table is health.
You know, the saying goes, the best ability is availability.
Oh, I like that.
And, you know, there's truth to that. You know, so many things factor into a player's health. Toughness, conditioning, and it's a great training staff you also need to have. It all adds up.
Do you recall who it was who said the best ability is availability?
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, really? Under what circumstances was this famous quote uttered?
I just made it up, Ernie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
A chance to look around and see all the sights and sounds that downtown Cleveland has to offer. It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. For the Timberwolves, this is the last game before heading back to Minnesota. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've made such fantastic progress this season. To see them so close to the top of the standings at this stage, what a surprise.
Yeah, and the coaching staff deserves a ton of credit here. I mean, they've done a masterful job getting the most out of their talent.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Turner. Burke is out there with Windham. And it's Carson in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan. And to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Burke with it. To the paint, up off the screen. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Smith for 3. Smith missing again. Cleveland on defense. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Here is Wingate. 14 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
They set the screen. Pass to Burke. At the elbow, it's Turner. Another shot. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Turner's got his first basket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Smith outside for three. Again, the miss by Smith.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
To the left wing. Smith against Wingate. Here's Carson. It's tipped. The pass to Wingate, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Hold on, what?
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Watkins, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Nice shot by Smith.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Down low, here's Wingate. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Offensive rebound. Here's Irving. Harris outside. Smith for three. Count that one. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
There's the pick. Wingate against Smith. Carson kicks to Turner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Wingate. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Smith, no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. And here is Burke following the three-pointer by Freak. And here is Burke. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Turner with it, picked up by Harris. Shoots a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards, and that was the difference on the scoreboard, too.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Cavaliers trailing. Smith kicks to Harris. Back to Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Heat.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Burke kicks to Turner. Passes it to Burke. Pass to Watkins. Misses the layup.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Now here is Harris. 9 points last game out. There's the pick. On the wing, Harris. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls. There before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, #1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here is Wingate. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Burke can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Smith outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Smith's got 13 points.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Kicks to Burke. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Screen by Jefferson. Bonner kicks to Jefferson. Barry the pass to Burke. Clock at 6. They need this one. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
In the corner, Middleton with it. There's a screen. Here's Smith. And Bonner pulls it down.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Burke following the score by Cleveland. He dishes it to Jefferson. Now Smith. Cavaliers coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game, and he gets it to go.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Anderson, he's checked in for Smith. Timberwolves trail by 11. Now here's Burke, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game, and he gets the bucket.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Gary, and there's the pass to York. Just 5 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Here's Jefferson, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Free throw good, Jefferson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Inside, takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And so here's Cleveland. Off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. Middleton outside. Anderson passes to York. There's the pick. Here's Gary. And again, it's Cleveland.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Now here's Burke. 5 points in the game, and they're able to recover. Barry misses the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Middleton. Kept alive. Here's Gary, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Ross is checked in for Minnesota.
Ross.
Gary, he's guarded by Ross. Back to Anderson. Pass to Griffith. Feeds it to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Gary. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yeah, second chance points are huge.
Both teams will make substitutions. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Smith in at shooting guard. Vonleh's out there with Harris. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Here's Burke following the basket by Freak. Turner dishes to Burke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Chris Middleton. At the line.
The first free throw is good. Middleton hits them both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the screen. Burke kicks to Carson. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Carson's got 4 this quarter.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Nice shot by Smith.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Pass to Watkins. On the wing, Turner. Burke with it. He's got 5. To the inside. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And he just big boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Irving passes to Smith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here is Burke. Dishes to Turner. The shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Irving kicks to Smith. Back to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Burke. 5 points in the game. Pass to Carson. Here's Wingate. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Another miss by Minnesota.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
That's good. 29 points for Smith.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thank you, Doris. And so here's Cleveland. After the basket by Minnesota, Harris. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Burke. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. That's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. The Cavaliers, 4th.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Cleveland leading by 22. To the paint, here's Smith. Plays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 31.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Turner. There's the pass to Wingate. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Out of bounds. T-Wolves ball.
Here's Burke.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Smith. 31 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Smith. Smith hits them both. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Burke dishes to Turner. He feeds it to Burke. There's the pick. Back to Turner from downtown. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Burke. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The jump hook, and that one hits back iron.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Now Burke following the three-point attempt by Freak. It's tipped. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Irving passes to Smith. Jacks up a three, and he gets the bucket. Smith's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
And Turner kicks to Burke. Six on the shot clock. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And stolen by Burke. On up the court. The shot by Turner, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Wingate. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wingate's got 5 now. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. For 3, Smith. The shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Wingate passes to Carson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They set the pick. Passes it to Watkins. Carson gets the bucket. He's got 8.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Irving dishes to Smith. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. The free throw drops for Smith.
He didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Bonner passes to Barry. He kicks it to Jefferson. Out to the wing. Powell dishes to Jefferson. Here is Bonner. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Barry. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And here are the Cavaliers now. Smith outside. Lets it go with the 3. Shot's good. Smith's got 44.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
There's the pick. Powell, the pass to Barry.
2 minutes left.
Screen by Jefferson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. They came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Powell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they're moving it up. Finished off the break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. If they hope to get back in this game, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Griffith. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
To the left side wing. Bonner kicks to Jefferson. Here's Barry. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Back to Smith. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And he makes the first.
Yo, fellas, let's tighten up, all right? Let's get a stop on this one.
Both free throws good from Smith. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Can they get it? But they get it back. Goes back up. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
From deep three-point range, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots, and that's the way we want to do it. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And in these next 2 quarters, the tempo ought to be brisk. And if we have anything to say about it, it will be. Let's push the ball and see what happens. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Timberwolves shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. On the court for Minnesota, Wingate is out there with Burke. Then it's Turner. And it's Watkins in at the power forward position. Wingate against Smith. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. And the rejection by Smith. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Minnesota with the ball. Now Burke, pass to Wingate. And the rejection by Smith.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
They get it back. Tries again. They shoot again. And deep. Irving drops it in. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs. Burke kicks to Turner. The dish to Burke. Watkins passes to Wingate. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
For 3, Smith. But they'll get another chance. Vonleh. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Vonleh's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's the screen. Burke the pass to Watkins. Here's Wingate. Good on the three-point shot. Wingate's got 8.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Smith for 3. Here's Vonleh. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Vonleh.
We've seen Noah Vonleh. Man, he's getting it done. 11 rebounds and a block.
Wingate against Smith. Pass to Carson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Irving kicks to Smith from about 16. And another miss by Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's the feed to Burke. Drills it from outside. Burke's got 12.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Carson, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Smith for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Vonleh. He sinks the 11-footer. 10 points for him.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now here's Burke, covered by Irving. Burke, the pass to Wingate. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith for 3. Shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Left side, Turner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Check out the game for Turner. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Anderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Bonner kicks to Jefferson. He dishes it to Bonner. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Powell, that's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
To the inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Powell, that's good.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here is Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. And there's the pass to Griffith. Inside. And again, another one in from Smith.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Holman here now for an injury report.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. For a team that had hoped to be making some noise in the playoffs, this injury scare was the last thing they wanted to see. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Now, here is Smith. Stripped away. And they're moving it up. Here's Bonner. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Bonner's got his first points of the night. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here is Smith. Clock at 6. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Here is Bonner. Passes it to Barry. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's good. Barry's got his second bucket of the night.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Smith outside. Fires the 3.
Cavaliers foul called. York. That's his 3rd personal foul.
.23 seconds left in the third. Here is Bonner, covered by Smith. Here's Gadsden. Kicks it to Bonner. Here's Barry. An amazing shot, just barely beat the
shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Well, Cleveland shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Smith, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Anderson. And it's McLeod in up the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. No good from Ross. Here's Smith, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Fires for 3, and that one's good. Smith's got 55.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Buckner. Feeds it to Carney. Dishes it to Ross. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Carney the pass to Ross. Fires top of the key. Anderson with the block. Powell pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here is Bonner. He feeds it to Powell. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Bush. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Here's Buckner. He kicks it to Carney. Pass to Ross. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here is Bonner. Ross dishes to Bonner. There's a good screen. And the rejection by Smith. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here is Bonner, covered by Smith. Here's Powell.
Timberwolves foul. That's his first.
Both teams changing it up here.
Conrad Wingate.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 9-1 run. Smith outside.
Sticking too much.
Harris kicks to Anderson. Back to Harris. The dish to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 58.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Ross. Off on the layup.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Wingate. Hits the jump hook. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. To the middle. Deflects the pass. They break it out 5 on 3. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Powell. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here is Smith. The feed to Middleton. And Anderson has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Smith's shot is good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here is Ross following the basket by Freak, and that one's good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And Middleton kicks to Smith.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here is Wingate following the score by Cleveland. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's on me.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cleveland. Minnesota also with the sub. Turner's checked in for Powell.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Wingate. Here's Smith. He dishes it to Anderson. The pass to Middleton. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Smith missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here is Wingate. There's the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Wingate's got 10 points in just the second half. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Middleton kicks to Smith, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Right side Turner off the pick. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And it's Smith missing. Timberwolves shooting 40% in the fourth. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. There's the screen. And the rejection by Smith. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now.
Shooting for Cleveland, Wingate. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Wingate. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Wingate. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Passes it to Middleton. Kicks to Cauley-Stein. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. No luck. And Minnesota now the other way. Here is Wingate. Out to Turner. Pulls up. That one's good from the corner.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Smith, and the layup is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here is Wingate. To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. Smith drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Minnesota has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Turner. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
They set the pick. Smith on the wing. Takes the 3. Good.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Timberwolves shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Wingate passes to Carney. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Carney. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Minnesota making some changes. Powell, he's jacked in for Turner. And it's Bonner in for Wingate. And he can't hit the second. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Cauley Stein. It's picked off. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell. Both good from the line that time. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Down low, pass to Bush. Just 4 to shoot. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Smith against Ross. Here's Powell. Another miss by Minnesota. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Smith. Rebound, Minnesota. Bonner inside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Cavaliers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Jefferson. Pass to Ross. Shoots from the baseline. Good. He hits the jump shot. Ross has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Smith. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Bush. And a miss there on the triple. Here is Bonner. Carney kicks to Ross. And a missed layup.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
And it's Smith missing.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sort of felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team is capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.